Okay, so as an empath, I would like to break down the clip of Survivor that shows Eva and Joe. And I would like to take the perspective as an empath and discuss what I see. So, this is a powerful clip and it shows perfectly of what empaths would go through as we witness someone else's emotions. If you've ever been overwhelmed by someone else's emotions, this is the video for you. All right, so let's set the scene. Eva becomes overstimulated. She just won a game for her team, and her team's celebrating. They come over and they hug her, and Eva is doing kind of this laughing celebration, but she starts spiraling and her nervous system starts getting dysregulated. And then across the beach, Joe is taking this all in. Like he's zoned into her. Everyone else is oblivious to what's really going on. And like Joe's team's sad and they lost the game and Eva's team is celebrating. But there's something happening between Eva and Joe's locked in on her, and it's really a beautiful thing, and no one knows what's happening except the host. So the host realizes what's happening and says, Joe, do you want to go help Eva? So he goes over there. I'm literally getting chills in my body just explaining, and helps Eva calm down. So I have watched this clip multiple times, and every time I cry, but it's probably not for the reasons you might think. Okay, so as an empath, the empath has a fork in the road. The empath has two paths to take. Okay, so the one that comes naturally is the empath absorbs the energy of someone else. So let's say the empath was there in Joe's shoes. The empath could choose and very naturally absorbing Eva's energy and could start spiraling with her and get just as dysregulated as Eva. Even though this is not the empath's energy, the empath takes that on and experiences it with her. But an empath can also choose to stay regulated and observe instead of absorb her energy with boundaries. This does not come naturally to an empath, so an empath would need to learn these skills. But this would allow Eva's energy to either not cross the boundary, or it could cross the boundary and the empath can feel it, but just let it go through the body and not hold on to it and experience it. So if an empath has developed the tools like breath work, grounding, emotional boundaries, the empath can stay regulated and even help others through their time of trial. Okay, so Joe's response shows this in action, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Things that Joe did right, okay? He hugged her. Now, granted, Joe was the only one that knew that Eva was autistic. So, Joe had an advantage point. Plus, Eva had previously told Joe what to do, but he did it beautifully. So he hugged her. This was grounding Eva and bringing her back into her body. And he was co-regulating her nervous system. He had a calm energy, and his calm and regulated nervous system helped regulate hers just by simply being in her presence. Third of all, breath work. If you watch the clip, you'll see him say, let's breathe. And he leads her into a breathing exercise. The breath work is is not given enough credit, right? It's been scientifically proven that taking deep, slow breaths can regulate your nervous system within seconds. It is the best way to calm yourself down immediately. Then you'll see Joe taking her hands and holding her hands. This is another grounding technique, bringing her back into her body. Then you'll notice him talking to her calmly, saying, we're here. Then he asks her, are you coming out of it? And do you want to breathe again? Do you want to do let's do another round. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm literally getting cold chills, which is great that I'm not crying. So I'd rather have the cold chills than cry. So, things you gotta give Joe credit for. He didn't rush to fix her. He didn't rush her. And he didn't avoid her, which I tend to do as an empath, is avoid. And he met her with the calm presence, and his calm nervous system regulated her nervous system. Okay, so as an empath, I want to tell you what triggered me and what still is hard for me to watch the clip. And it's not Eva, it's Joe. Okay, his love and his compassion for her is so pure and authentic that overwhelms me. Like, I feel that emotionally. The first time I felt that is when they scanned to Joe, and he's like, he's zeroed in on her, and that gets me. So I have to protect myself as an empath just watching the clip, because I get overwhelmed with emotion. I feel what Joe is feeling for Eva in that moment. So that's what I'm picking up on, and that's why I had to protect myself. So this clip is perfect for empaths to practice guarding their energy. If you're an empath, you can watch this clip and you can let yourself feel the love, but don't carry it or absorb it. And you can do this by breathing, staying grounded, and reminding yourself that this is their energy, not yours. And that's what I have to constantly remind myself when I watch it, that this is Joe's energy towards Eva and not mine. And I'm still working on it. I still cry, but I've been able to talk about it through this video without crying, so I'm doing much better. So if what I'm saying resonates with you at all, and you would like to learn tools how to stay regulated and set boundaries with your emotions, I have a workshop coming up in May. It's every Sunday evening for an hour and a half live on Zoom. It's for 4 weeks. The first week, we're going to talk about interoception, and that's just learning to read your body and listen to your body. So we are not taught that our body talks to us. Our body's talking to us all day, every day. We just don't know how to listen and honor what our body is saying. Week 2, we're going to get into this observing versus absorbing. So as an empath, it's really important to learn to be an observer instead of absorbing Eva's energy, for example. Week 3, we're going to learn how to set boundaries. If you are an empath or a highly sensitive person, you've got to learn to set boundaries. You can't be walking in this world all free and open. You're going to get sick. You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to not be able to regulate yourself. So we're going to learn how to set healthy boundaries, and you're going to feel a lot better and more in control. And then the last week, we're going to practice protecting our energy with different tools. So if this resonates with you and think it would be beneficial for you to take this workshop, please check out the link below in the description. And also, I would love to hear from you. How did this clip of Survivor affect you? Did it make you cry, but you wouldn't label yourself as an empath? Or did you feel more affected by Eva? I would love to hear your view and your perspective. God bless you and have a great day.